Okay guys, we're inside of Helldivers 2 yet again, and things have definitely heated up over here. The Galactic War is absolutely crazy right now, and something has just happened mid-flow that you guys need to hear about. Now before we get into it though, we are on a brand new account, so yes, the PC account is finally being leveled up, and the gameplay is going to be a little bit skeptical in the background. Bear with me, we're going to be growing it over the next couple of days. I'm going to be working non-stop back to back to try and get through as many operations as I can to get this thing bloody leveled up. But nonetheless, we are going to be diving into what is happening inside of the game right now, and some talk coming from the developers and the community managers over at Arrowhead Game Studios. It's an interesting one today, so make sure you stay tuned and buckle up. This is going to be good fun. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor for today's video, Instant Gaming, the #1 platform for all your favorite games on Steam, Origin, Battle.net, Uplay, and indie games on the PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, all up to 70% off. They're completely digital games and have instant access at 24/7. So get your games a little bit cheaper today. Head down to the description, click the link, and you can thank me later. With that being said, let's dive on into today's video. So I was just casually recording and getting some level grinding going on this second account, and we came across something incredible. I was plowing away at the major order, and eventually we hit a point. That's right, victory. The Helldivers 2 Twitter page has posted up, and the gameplay in the background will solidify exactly what we've been looking at as the Helldivers, thanks to your valiant efforts, the Terminated super colony on Meridia has been eradicated. All it took was courage, determination, and the total collapse of the planet into a black hole, a brave sacrifice that has not seen any unforeseeable consequences. Now this one's a hilarious one. Not only was this an amazing thing to witness in game, you guys can now head over to Meridia and see the black hole in person from your ship. It looks absolutely incredible, and it's such a cool point, and I love it when games do this live content updates and do little live events inside of the game, because now we've got no major order. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what it is that's going to happen and where it's going to go. We know full well that the black holes and the main dark fluids and stuff like that are all bringing forth towards the bringing in of the Illuminate, and we'll have to see exactly how that one pans out. But we have a bit of an update point coming from the Baskinator today with the Galactic War update in a little bit more detail. It states right here, it is done. Meridia, the horrid Terminated super colony, is no more. Let this day forever be a reminder of what happens to those forces who align themselves in opposition to liberty. Although the price paid is galactic real estate and lives has been high to achieve this outcome, no price can ever be deemed too high in the defense of freedom. Where once the heart of the Terminated darkness stood, now a beautiful black hole shines as a symbol of justice on a galactic scale. Spontaneous celebrations have erupted across the galaxy to give thanks to many Helldivers who fought tirelessly against the fierce Terminated defenses, gradually wearing the super colony down in order to ultimately gain victory on this historic day. Now, where does it go from here? We'll have to wait and see. We need to see what this next major order is going to have in store. Me, myself, I'm extremely excited because it means that the future of Helldivers 2 is likely to come very, very soon. And we all know that that means the squid faces are the Illuminate. But naturally, people are going forth and binging in to love those memes as we stand already, like this one right here that says, "I'm mesmerized." Everyone's staring at the black hole from their bridge right now. This is a solid point, so if you manage to get a bit of time just as soon as possible really before this black hole eventually dissipates and goes somewhere else and it becomes something else completely, then make sure that you go over to your bridge and give this a check out. It's something that they've done very, very well on. Now, moving a bit outside of the game though, we have got some stuff going on with the Arrowhead development team and the community manager, specifically Baskinator, which I think is kind of something that we need to come around to as a community. The guys at Arrowhead have always worked on a 5 and 2. What I mean by a 5 and 2 is 5 days on, 2 days off. This thing is pretty damn simple and it works with most job lines. So we shouldn't really be having this problem at this point in time, but somebody did post up a comment into the Helldivers official Discord complaining that they were not able to get hold of the Baskinator over the weekend, stating that they sent a DM and DMs were closed, even though the announcement was if we had any issues to contact get a community manager. The response that he got from the Baskinator was that it's Saturday and I'm not at work, and somebody I think put this down absolutely brilliantly, because people wanted this to go into the FAQs rather than you can always DM a community manager. This shouldn't be a part of the video. This shouldn't have to really be said, but this comment says it nicely and we're going to leave it there for the day. It states, why should we don't work 7 days a week need to be in the FAQs? It's common sense that most people work on weekdays, especially in industries like video game development. A regular person would have to read DM closed and gone, oh, it's Saturday, they're off for the weekend. So we're going to leave this message right here for you guys, just to state that they are humans. This is not just a working robot that is going to run 7 days a week and function the way that you kind of want it to. I think that there's a lot of things that we need to come to conclusions with on that one, and this is definitely one of them. Arrowhead have been renowned for being off on the weekends and legitimately taking their days off, and rightly so. Anyway, we're going to move straight on from that one because I can't believe we have to reiterate that yet again. Anyway, Twinbeard has got an announcement that he has been posting into the main Discord page, as we know that he's been a little bit unwell and there's been a little bit of forefronting on this, and Twinbeard is generally our main go-to source since Spitz was unfortunately removed from the Arrowhead team. But he states right here, evening, I'm still not well but saw this and just want to clarify. If I recall correctly, I didn't say there won't be balancing or just bug fixes. There'll be a little bit of everything there for sure. What I wanted was to try and avoid the next patch being perceived as the mother of all patches, or a dedicated balance patch due to us taking more time for this than previous patches. I hope that fairly clear, or as clear as something can be when you can't go into detail. Now this is going to be something that I think is going to disappoint a lot of people. I've got quite moderate expectations of what this patch is going to be like, and I'm not expecting it to be kind of like OTT, but I feel like a lot of people inside of this community are looking at this as the mother of all patches. Don't get me twisted, I'm hoping this is going to rectify quite a lot of things, and I hope that it does bring the game back to a bit more life and give it a little bit more fun again, and kind of bring that variability when it comes to the main weapon loadouts, and hopefully we can start switching some things up and using some things that we normally wouldn't use. To be fair, after running this new account on the PC, it's really nice to be able to just play with different weapons and struggle a little bit more playing with different things. I never normally switch my weapon loadouts, it doesn't ever happen, but being forced to, it's actually been quite fun, I won't lie to you guys. So it might be worth a try, just switching up your weapons and seeing where it leads to. But from all of us here at the Cloud Nation, and from myself, Cloud Plays, a massive hope you get well soon, Mr. Twinbeard. We cannot wait for your return back to the offices, as I know that you are itching just to get back to work and start bringing everything that we need to the table. Now we are going to end this video with something that you guys need to bring forth on this one. People have been talking about the armor passives that we want to see for headgear and stuff like that. A lot of problems have been on the basis that we've not got the headgear armor passives, or really anything to do with them other than the cosmetic look that attaches to them. This one right here is brilliant, and I want you guys to hit me up in the comment section below and let me know what you guys are thinking. It states, I really hope headgear gets armor passives. It's all for fashion right now, which is cool, but it would be awesome if they added a little something per headgear choice. My ideas would be an easier sample finding by highlighting samples with a certain range, boost the stamina regen, 95% resistance to gas, slight increase to overall armor rating, critical hit areas and weak spots doing more damage. What would be some passives you'd like to see added? So we're going to push this one on to you guys. Let me know in the comment section exactly what you guys would want to see added into the helmets as a passive modifier. There is a lot that you could run through in that, and actually I really like the idea of easier sample finding by highlighting them on the map within a certain range. That is actually incredible, and I think that a lot of people are having issues with samples at the moment, especially those of a lower level. So yeah, let's see what we've got going in the comment section. I'm going to get some conversations going to you guys, and I'll reply to as many comments as I possibly can. Now unfortunately that's all we've got time for today. I can't wait to see what we've got tomorrow as we go back into our normal upload schedule and have as much content coming for you guys as you have ever seen here on the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe. Appreciate your faces. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the clouds.